I don't have a joke to make here. There's nothing funny about it. What's going on, friends? It's your man, Big Jones. Um, like I said before, I don't really do current events. I don't really do the news. I try to keep everything as positive as possible. But obviously, everybody's talking about it. We can't not talk about it. Kobe Bryant and his daughter, along with several other people, dying in that helicopter crash this past Sunday. Super, super tragic thing to happen. I mean, of all things, I was at work actually. I was working on a Sunday when I heard the news. And I'll be honest, I'm going to keep it 100 with y'all. I said to myself, what's he in trouble for now? I have to admit, that's pretty messed up. Kobe was very, very loved in the sport, as a person, in the whole, one of the greatest people to ever play the game, one of the most outstanding, definitely my generation's Michael Jordan. I remember Michael Jordan, but Kobe Bryant was in a league all his own. You know, he's an incredible athlete, incredible player. I'm sure if he's not already in the NBA Hall of Fame, I'm sure he very shortly will be. Obviously, he was a young guy. I'm 37. He's only a few years older than me. I mean, that's unfathomable to think of, to die that young, to pass away. You know, I mean, he was barely 40, you know. I can't think about checking out this early. I'm sure he wasn't either. I mean, it's a terrible thing. Man, you know, Kobe was paid, man. Kobe must have had millions and millions of dollars just from playing and his, you know, endorsements and shoe deals and all kinds of stuff. I mean, Kobe must have had hundreds of millions of dollars. And it made me think, you know, how hard regular people like you and I work for the money that we get. I'm sure a lot of us work or have worked jobs that we've hated. You wake up in the morning and you say, God, I can't believe I have to go to this crappy job again. Kobe was a professional basketball player for over 20 years. That's twice as long as the longest job I've had. Think about that. We're almost the same age, and he's had the same job for twice as long as I've had. He must have really, really loved the game to be a pro for that long. And obviously, he's very talented. He loved it. He must have loved it. And that got me thinking. Man, you really got to love what you do, because you never know. You never know, man. I mean, Kobe couldn't have known that yesterday was going to be his last day on earth. There's no way he could have known that. I mean, none of us know that, but I mean, that wasn't even on his radar. It couldn't have been. Kobe was a young guy, retired from the NBA. Things are going good. He had like 6 kids. I mean, he can't be thinking that yesterday was going to be his last day. He can't be thinking that he barely made it through 1 month in 2020. Whatever you guys do out there, I really, really hope that you love it. I mean, it is a cliche and it does go without saying, but you know, you got to live your life to its fullest. You got to live life like there's no tomorrow. I know that's kind of a thing that we've all heard a million times from parents and teachers and colleagues, but you really do. You really have to love every minute of it. Even if you have a boss who's an asshole, you have somebody at work that's just one comment away from you knocking the crap out of them, man, you got to live it up. You got to live it up. You got to find a reason to keep going. You got to find a reason to put a smile on your face and get out there and do it. At the end of the day, unfortunately, Kobe Bryant won't be able to take that money with him. So I hope that in the 20 years he spent doing what he obviously loved and was really, really great at, I really hope that he had the time of his life. I really hope that he had a wonderful time. I hope that he got to live his dream. This is a tragedy that we're going to look back on and say, I remember where I was when this happened. I remember where I was when Michael Jackson died. I remember where I was when 9/11 happened. This is going to be one of those things. Wherever you are, whatever you do, I hope you're happy. I hope you love what you do. And if you're not loving what you do right now, I hope you one day will. So in the meantime, tell someone you love them. Tell someone you care. Reach out to someone that you think might need a hug or some encouragement. If you're in a position where you can give that away to somebody, give it to them. It don't cost you a thing. Even if it's like at a job where you guys don't really love it, but you see one person that's working kind of hard, let them know that. Tell them, hey man, I see you busting ass, man. I see you working really hard. Good for you. You might make it all worth it for them. That's all I really have to say about this. Like I said, I'm not really a basketball fan, but that's kind of the point. I'm not really a fan, but everybody knows who Kobe Bryant is. Kobe Bryant was an outstanding athlete. Um, I'm sure he was loved by millions and millions of people. And what happened yesterday was a real tragedy. So my thoughts and prayers go out to him and his family. I know a lot of you guys are fans out there. You guys have been putting it up all over social media. The Black Mamba lives forever. Rest in peace. Him and his daughter. I have children myself. I can't imagine not only losing one of them, but then, losing a loved one as well. I'm not really sure how to end this video, so I'm just going to say thank you, because Kobe was somebody who inspired all of us to do great things by his actions. So I'm just going to say thank you. So thank you, Black Mamba. Good luck.